Hi guys and welcome back. I am back in my living room today with another makeup collection video. Being that I'm in my living room, my dog and my cat will probably be walking around, so don't mind the clicking noise that my dog makes. And yeah, today I am, oh yeah, also my hair. Put it in space buns because I really need to wash it. They were already sloppy, and then I put my sweater on and they just got worse, so yeah, don't mind that. So yeah, let's get started, I guess. Yeah. Today I'm talking about bronzers slash contours, because I own exactly one contour. Blushes and highlighters. And yeah, I'm going to start with my one contour. This is the NYX blush in the shade Taupe. I don't know if you can see that. This, as you can see, it looks really bad because I've had to repress it many times because it's a very soft powder, but it's a very beautiful, cool-toned, well, you know, contour shade. I like it, and it's like $6. So yeah, moving along to bronzers, I have a couple of little Ipsy-sized samples bronzers. The first one being the Balm Bahama Mama. It's just this little guy right here. It's, as you can see, like a light, kind of warm toned bronzer. I like it. It's cool. Wish it wasn't so small. Next up we have What Up Beaches by Elizabeth Mott. It's, again, one of those little small sample ones. And this one, the texture of it's really nice, and it's essentially the same color. So that's that guy right there. Yeah, these are also essentially the same price. I think they're both $20 for the full size. This one, they're the same color, same pigmentation. This one might be a little bit warmer than this one, so like that makes a difference, but this one is also so soft. So yeah, I like both of those, and I like them enough to use them. Also, these little things make good eyeshadows if you want to use them as eyeshadows. Like for instance, today I'm just wearing bronzer and highlighter on my eyes because I didn't feel like doing anything. Next up we have a couple by e.l.f. First up we have the Golden Bronzer. It's a little palette-y thing in which you get 4 shades and a mirror. So my favorite shades are probably this guy over here and this guy over there. It's all shimmery. I'm just going to do the swirl because that's usually what I do. This is probably my oldest bronzer. It ends up being like that color. So it's more, you know, like just to warm up the complexion. If you focus on the two that I just talked about as being my favorite shades, you get a little bit more of a brown one. But yeah, I don't use this too often, but I think this was one of the first bronzers I ever owned. So yeah, it's fine. Next up is the bronzer I am wearing today, and there's something tickling my face. Okay. There's a cat, too. I don't know if you can see that. And there's a hair in my mouth. There we go. Okay, next up is the bronzer I am wearing today. This is actually not a bronzer. It is the e.l.f. Pressed Powder, which they don't actually sell anymore, unfortunately. But it's just this little guy. It's in the shade Cocoa, which is the darkest shade, maybe. It has a little mirror up here, but I don't want to like blind you guys. And then if you slide this guy up, it came with like one of those sponges and stuff. But this is just like a darker bronzer. Let's go here. So it's a darker warm tone bronzer. I like to use this when I fake tan on, or like today where I just wanted to be kind of bronzy. I used a pretty light hand today. This was good. I think I got it when it was being discontinued for like $1 because it was on sale. So yeah, a little tip: if you don't want to buy a bronzer, buy a face powder that's dark. And it doesn't have to be this dark. This one's just my dark bronzer. And then let's talk about my favorite bronzer, which is the NARS Laguna. I just have the small one because I bought it in a Sephora favorites box. As you can see, I've hit pan. I use this almost every day. It's super soft. It's like the Elizabeth Mott Soft on steroids. And it's I would say it's a combination of the Elizabeth Mott and the e.l.f. one, but shimmery, like the e.l.f. powder. It's that one right there. That one. Yes, that one right there. Yeah, just is really pretty. The shimmer doesn't show up too much, so you can totally use this to contour, and this is just my staple. One drawback, I think the big size is $42, and I'm hoping that I never run out of this. And moving swiftly along to blushes, because I have 90,000 in the exact same color. I also realized I just forgot one, so one sec. Okay, let's start with cream blushes, I guess. First one is this little guy that I got in my Ipsy box. It's from Laqa, L-A-Q-A, and Company, or and Co. It's called the Bee Lighter in Peach's Daughter. This is supposed to be a highlighter. It's definitely a blush on me. It's a cream formula. There it is right there. I really like it. It's kind of like a creamy, peachy, shimmery color. Would Next up, I'm going to talk about the Becca. Okay, this video is very long. Next up I have my Luminizer, or the Manizer Sisters palette. I'm including this in the highlighters because though many of these, 2 of them, are not a highlighter on me, the one that I use mostly is the highlighter. So my favorite is Mary Luminizer. Very pretty color. It's you know, champagne-y gold color, as per usual. I would say that this is most comparable to Becca, but it's kind of a combination of Becca and Essence. So yeah, this one is another one that I can definitely wear at my palest, and it's fine. I will also swatch the other 2. Cindy Luminizer is like a beautiful pink blush topper slash I don't know, I feel like really shimmery blushes, it could be a blush, or sometimes I'll mix it in with Mary Luminizer to get a nice pink highlight. And then Betty Luminizer is a beautiful highlight for deeper skin tones, or a nice bronzer if you're into very shimmery bronzers. So this is definitely the deepest one. This will never work for me as a highlighter, but if you are dark, much darker than me, like would be a good color for you. Also bronzer, eyeshadow. These are all really beautiful, and yeah, I probably, like, when I run out of the Mary Luminizer, I probably won't repurchase the entire packet, or the entire palette. Yes, that's what these are called. But I do enjoy having all of them. And then we have my baby, my Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in Radiant Lights. As you can see, this one's been through the mill, as they say. It's kind of falling apart, almost gone, but I love it too much to get rid of it. It's super soft. It's less of a shimmery highlight and more of just like an iridescent one. So that's that guy right there. It's a little frosty. It's pink. They make it in kind of a peach color and a like light gold color, and also I think I've seen it in like more of a brown color. And then they make this really pretty, like, I don't know how to describe it, like almost like magenta-y purple one for like deep skin tones, which I think would be so pretty. I'm like kind of jealous that that will never work on me. But yeah, would highly recommend these. These are like $6 at Ulta. The packaging sucks, but the product is really good. So yeah. Also, we have this kind of like Frankenstein highlighter. This is a rainbow highlighter that my best friend and I made. And by that I mean like the one friend I've referred to like 3 times in this video. This is the Wet n Wild Geometric Highlighting Powder in the shade Where Dreamers Go, morphed into a rainbow highlighter by virtue of another Wet n Wild palette. So, just on this finger I'm going to go red through green. And on this finger I'm going to go blue and purple because my fingers don't actually fit. There we go. You can see it's very powdery, pretty chalky. Also swatched this already. But we're going to swatch it again because it's fun. So, there's effectively what it looks like. I wore this to Pride last year. It looked cool. It's hard to apply with a brush, so, you know. But it was a fun experiment, fun project. Ended up costing like $10, which I wouldn't say it's worth, but it was fun, and I'm keeping it. So yeah. And that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this collection of makeup video. May seem like I have a lot or a little depending on who you are, but like I enjoy this. 90% of this I bought myself with my own money, and yeah, so I will see you next time.